Hit for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, NFL fans, you can make every moment more this season with a big return on FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. You'll get started with $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed, when you place your first $5 bet. Never waste a hunch with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. The New Orleans Pelicans have a full season of exciting game day themes and giveaways planned for the best fans in the NBA. The famous Pelican hat is back for City Edition night against the Raptors. You can also join us for a carnival celebration against the Kings and take home a City Edition beanie. Plus, get an exclusive Pierre the Pelican collectible figure when we take on the Spurs during our Fam Jam game, and so many more. See the full promotional calendar and get your tickets now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
The following is a presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network.
This is what we live for. You gotta fight.
The New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network proudly presents
Deep three from Mentry.
Game Day in the NBA.
Block from behind by Zion. My heavens! Ingram weak side blocks the shot. Up the floor, Trey. Back to Ingram. Left corner, Hurd. 4-3. Ooh. Pop a deep right wing three. That's what I'm talking about, Trey. Shovels to Hawkins. Right wing three. Woo!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's Todd Graffinini.
Wow! From the American Airlines Center, downtown Dallas, Texas, New Orleans Pelicans basketball is once again on the air. Hi again, everybody. Todd Graffinini with you, here to bring you all the exciting action. It's your New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 4-10, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. They come in at 7-7, but this is an Emirates NBA Cup game, Western Conference Group C, and interesting standings so far in the Cup. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but the blue court down below with the NBA Cup in the middle, so a little extra here tonight. Now, the Pelicans coming off a tough loss at home on Saturday night against the LA Lakers. It was 104-99. It was LeBron James, a personal 7-0 run against New Orleans, erasing a 99-97 deficit for the Lakers, and that would be the final score despite Brandon Ingram's 31 points. The Dallas Mavericks, without Luka Doncic, on Sunday night went into OKC, who had only lost one home game all year, and they picked up a 121-119 win. It was P.J. Washington Jr., who had missed 5 games due to an ankle injury. Well, he was outstanding, 27 points and a career-high 17 rebounds as the Mavericks held off a furious OKC rally in the last 2 minutes, but they got the win. Again, that's regular season action. This is Cup action here tonight. And head coach Willie Green said this game means just a little bit more.
It is. You know, we try to say it's just another game, but it's a little more added to these Cup games. The guys understand that this is a great opportunity for us going into Dallas. We've won one so far, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully we can go in, be prepared, and try to go after another one.
Yeah, it's interesting because the Mavericks are 0-1 in Group C. They got beat by Golden State. So the Golden State Warriors are 2-0. We'll play Golden State in the Smoothie King Center on Friday night. That's a Cup game. So New Orleans, who beat Denver in the first Cup game in New Orleans, if the Pels can pull this one out here tonight against the Mavericks, it would basically eliminate Dallas from winning the group. So this is a pretty important game. Now, good news for the Pels is that Trey Murphy, who did not play against the Lakers, is back in the lineup tonight And on the other side, Luka Doncic, who did not play against OKC on Sunday night. He was listed as questionable coming into this one here this evening. He is available and is in the starting lineup. We will take a break. Come back. Starting lineups. Your tip-off. It is the Emirates NBA Cup Group C Western Conference coming up on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Teddy Swims, performing at Champion Square August 10th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. For more, visit TeddySwims.com.
In basketball, it takes the right team to win. That's why you need a partner like Marsh McLennan Agency. We've been providing business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to Southeast Louisiana for 80 years. Marsh McLennan Agency combines the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance firm. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit marshmma.com today.
For Saatchi & Saatchi and Toyota, this is spot titled MUL-MY25 DSE November podcast. Audio, NA per non-new English 30 radio stereo mix. ISKI code TYES 2071000.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyota thoughts.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyota-thon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Back in the American Airlines Center, downtown Dallas, Texas. Todd Graffanini with you. Get set for NBA action, NBA Cup action. It's the Pelicans and the Mavericks. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Pels, 4-10 on the year, 1-5 away from home under fourth-year head coach Willie Green.
Brandon Boston, 6'7", guard, Atlanta, Georgia.
Javonte Green, 6'5", guard, Bradford, go Highlanders.
Trey Murphy III, 6'8", forward, Virginia.
Brandon Ingram, 6'8", forward, Duke.
Yves Missi, 7-foot center from Baylor University.
Missi averaging 10 rebounds a game in his last 4, so he continues to do outstanding work on the boards. His offense, he's averaging 7 a game, so continuing to get better with each contest. For the Mavericks, they come in at 7-7. They are 5-3 in this building. Again, 0-1 in the NBA Cup West Group C, losing to Golden State in San Francisco last week. One of the best backcourts in the NBA, if not the best. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving are the 1 and the 2. They averaged 61 a game combined last year. That was the best duo in the league. Klay Thompson, that Klay Thompson, he's now a Maverick, came over in the biggest trade in the history of the NBA. It was a 6-team sign and trade deal. And of course, part of that trade, Buddy Hield went to the Golden State Warriors, but Thompson now a Maverick, averaging 13.6 a game. P.J. Washington, who was very instrumental in their win over OKC, he came over in a big trade last year from Charlotte and was a big catalyst in their run to the NBA Finals before eventually falling to the Boston Celtics. Derek Lively, the super sophomore from Duke, averaging 8.5 and 6.8 per contest. Those are your starting lineups. Your inactive list presented by Morris Bart. For the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado, Jordan Hawkins, Zion Williamson, DeJounte Murray, C.J. McCollum, and Herb Jones, all inactive. And again, the news is going to get very, very good, hopefully, in the very near future on the injury front. Those are your particulars. Tip off next.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work, and just like the Pelicans, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the games, and how we can elevate our own game with capability that takes us to another level and ground clearance that propels us even higher. The 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans, presented by Smoothie King, is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company.
Right at him. And we'll throw it down with a right hand big C.
Energy. We power life.
Ingram left wing for three. There it is.
New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hart blocks the shot. Of course he does. Takes it in midair. Not on her.
And by Smoothie King. Rule the
That's the
day.
pass. Jose for three, right wing. The shooter. Oh, hands.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Oh, my heaven. All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Mavericks from Dallas, Emirates NBA Cup, Western Conference Group C. Your officiating crew tonight, Jason Goebel is the crew chief, JB DeRosa the referee, Eric Dallin is the umpire. Pels in the white Association Edition uniforms and the backdrop of the multi-blue colored court down there. Midnight blue Icon Edition uniforms for the Mavs with white lettering and numerals front and back. Pelicans will go right to left. Dallas left to right as you view it on your radio dial and mobile device. And if you're following along on Fox 8 locally, that is the view you will have with the camera. Pretty rare for us to be on the same side as the camera. So Eve Nisi, Derek Lively in the center circle. Ball up in the air. It's controlled by Lively. And Kyrie Irving will get it to Luka Doncic, sideline left. Now between circles, Lively, get it to Irving trying to post up Washington, low post. Instead gets it to Klay Thompson. Over the head pass to Luka, left angle. Picked up by Javonte Green. Spins to the right. Left lane line. Throws it up short off the front iron and the rebound to Misi. And the outlet pass to Brandon Ingram, who's averaging 30 points in his last two games. And 24 overall. There's a little mid-range is no good. Taken back the other way by Washington. Washington on Ingram, spins in the lane, lost it, ball on the deck. We got it with Nisi, who went to the ground to get it. Get it to Ingram. Ingram had it stripped by Luka. He will go coast to coast and lay it in. That is something that has absolutely plagued the Pelicans in the last few ball games. And Brandon Ingram, who again is not supposed to be your ball handler, just threw it away again. Luka will go coast to coast, and it's 4-0 on 2 live ball turnovers. Ingram had 7 turnovers against the Lakers, and it's just tough because he is not a point guard. So Ingram, left free throw line, extended jumper, no. And what you've got to do in this building is survive the early onslaught. I've been in here where they've scored 40 in the first quarter and the game effectively was over. You got to guard against that tonight. Thompson pulls up right elbow and down, and it's already 6-0 on cue. Willie Green takes a timeout. But again, it's just the live ball turnovers that give the opposition a chance to run out, get easy buckets, and all of a sudden you're in a hole. We'll take a break. We're not even 2 minutes in, and the Mavs up 6-0. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Oh, strip up the floor. Brandon Boston, dunk it down.
Now, here's Todd Graffiniti.
Celebrating with the Pelicans this holiday season at a game day is a slam dunk. Party packages at the Smoothie King Center are fully customizable with food and beverage options. You can even add exclusive on-court experiences and photo ops with Pierre. For more info, visit pelicans.com/groups. Todd Graffiniti back here in Dallas, where the Mavericks are out to a quick 6-0 lead. And the Pelicans have turned it over twice, both by Brandon Ingram. And after both of those turnovers, Luka Doncic had easy layups on the other end. Klay Thompson hit a mid-range, and Willie Green had to take a timeout and settle down the troops. Pelicans have taken 2 shots, missed them both. And the Mavericks are 3 of 4. So no changes for either team. Brief backcourt pressure on Brandon Boston, who's going to handle it now. Get it to Ingram now. Swinging around right side, Trey Murphy. Klay Thompson on him. Now right free throw line extended. Ingram with Doncic on Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Ingram drives to the nail, pops a 15-footer and good. So Brandon Ingram, who is Prince of the mid-range again this year, second in the league. He's averaging 3 middies a game. Puts the Pels on the board at 6-2. Irving, right wing 3. You left him alone, and you're going to pay every time. So Kyrie, who's shooting 52% from beyond the arc. Ingram actually backed up on him, and Kyrie started salivating and knocked it down. Now backdoor Messi, great entry feed from Brandon Boston and an easy dunk for Eve. Good pass there by Boston, and I don't know what Dallas was doing defensively there. Just completely lost Messi. 9-4 Dallas. Luka, cross-court pass to Thompson. Fake on Brandon Boston, right baseline. Good bounce pass to the left corner. P.J. Washington, but he misses the corner 3. But it's deflected out long and taken by Klay Thompson. Now Kyrie threw it into the backcourt, and Thompson will run it down, and it is a backcourt violation. Kind of a blind pass right there by Irving, who thought that Thompson was going to be a couple of steps more to his right, and he did not get there. So second turnover for the Mavericks. Pels trail by 5 here, 8:50 to go in the first quarter. Messi with Derek Lively on him. Watch out from behind. Luka tried to strip it. Instead, left Javonte Green all alone and goes left baseline and throws it down. Luka went for the steal, and it paid, and that's very aggressive there by Green. And then back the other way. Klay Thompson misses the layup, but he got it back. We got back defensively. Thompson got it to Luka, drives into the lane, dishes it to Lively, and a ferocious two-hand stuff. You did a pretty good job right there on Doncic, but they continue to crash the offensive glass, and we're able to get second chance points out of it. So Lively's first 2. Now Ingram drives on Washington, cut off. Now swing it up top, Murphy, fake a 3, and then take a long 2. That's short. Rebound Luka. Doncic 4 double-doubles this year. He does not have a triple-double as of yet. Catch and shoot three, Klay Thompson rattles in. He has done that now 2,524 times in his career. That is 6th all time. Ingram throws it away again into the lane. That's his 3rd turnover. Kyrie coast to coast, lays it in. That is 3 turnovers, and we throw it away again. Brandon Boston tried an impossible pass down low. No one in the vicinity. It goes into the front row in the lower bowl. Unforced error after unforced error. It's tough to beat the Mavericks anyway, and you can't do it if you're going to turn it over every possession. It's a 9-0 run as Luka gets into the lane and lays it in. That's 8 points off turnovers already in this game, and it's already 18-6. Ingram slipped on the court, and he's hurt. He is hurt. Now Brandon Boston crosses over Luka, drives to the dotted line, pulls up from 5. No. Rebound Klay Thompson as they're looking to put this thing away very early. Pels have got to put a stop to it. Thompson splits defenders, spins, and a reach in on Ingram. And again, I'm watching Brandon, who is retying the right shoe. You know, it's interesting with these NBA Cup courts, it's all paint. And you see a lot of slips on them because they're not your normal courts. And Ingram's right foot came out from under him now. He's still trying to stick it out here as Klay Thompson's at the line, and he'll knock the first one down. It's already 19-6. And I mentioned this a few minutes ago. I've been in this building where it's been over after 1. And you're basically playing the string out. And that's exactly what Dallas is looking to do here. Second free throw good. Jeremiah Robinson Earl is in for Trey Murphy. 20-6 Dallas. He shovels it to Ingram. Picked up by Lively. And it's a Boston back to BI between circles. 1-on-1 with Lively. Trying to take him off the dribble. Step back 15-footer left of the lane. No. Tough shot. Klay Thompson had the rebound. Then it's pinballed out of bounds off of Messi. That's 5 straight stops for the Mavericks. And Dallas has the basketball. And they are smelling blood in the water. Thompson beats Messi off the dribble. Throws it up. Excuse me, that's Washington. And he gets fouled. And this is what makes Dallas really tough. They go to the bench. Quentin Grimes comes in to back up Luka. And then Daniel Gafford comes in for Lively. So they're never without a true big. And, of course, that trade that they made at the deadline last year, bringing P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford to this team, literally turned their season around. And they made it all the way to the finals. Washington is wide open, right corner 3. No, weak side rebound. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who was 1 rebound away from a double-double against the Lakers. Now Ingram shovels to JRE. He goes right baseline, beats everybody, and a reverse layup is good. So JRE is averaging 6.5 and 4.3 rebounds a game. On the board, it's 20-8 Dallas. Nearly a walk by Gafford. Thought he traveled. Instead, no. And he lays it in from the restricted arc. Nothing new there. Gafford led the league in field goal percentage a year ago at 72.5%. At one point, made 33 straight field goals. Now Messi, right corner, JRE for 3. Good. Other than that, for Jeremiah Robinson Earl, shooting a career-high 37% from beyond the arc. 22-11 Dallas. Now Grimes, left corner, Klay Thompson. And he'll drain another 3. The season high is 6. He already has 2 tonight, 25-11. Dallas can't miss. They're 10 of 14. Now Messi, center of the lane, nobody there. Instead, he throws it back out long to Boston. Little head fake, up top Ingram. Good close out by P.J. Washington. Ingram bump, cross court over to Green. Right corner 3 is good. Nothing but net. So the Pels, now 2 of 3 from distance. 25-14 Mavericks, but we cannot defend them right now. Washington, head fake on Messi, drives to the lane, floats it up and in. It is easy pickings for the Dallas Mavericks offensively here. They're 11 of 15 from the floor and 73.3%. JRE answers with another 3 right wing. So we're trying to go toe for toe with them. It'd be nice to get some stops. Now Grimes front court right, pop a 3. Yep. Doesn't matter who puts it up. 30-17. They're on pace for about 50 here in the first quarter. 4:20 to go. Ingram to Boston. Fake the 3. Drive down the lane. Lost it. Another turnover. That's our 5th. Back the other way. Grimes. Get it to Kyrie. Head fake on Ingram. Get to the dotted line. Whip it to Thompson. Another 3. In and out from the right corner. Dodged the bullet. Rebound Yves Messi. That's his 2nd. Pels trail 30-17. Just past under 4 minutes in the first. Green to Boston. Left side and a hand check on Quentin Grimes. And reinforcements coming in for the Pels. Jamal Cain and Trey Jemison in, along with Jalen Noel. So a line change here. Messi, Green, and Boston out. Maxi Kleber checks in for the Mavs in his 8th year out of Germany. Pels trail by 13 here, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Turnovers have been the story again. Ingram gets to the dotted line, dish it off to Trey Jemison, and an authoritative 2-hand flush. Hope everybody had a chance to listen to Pelicans Weekly on WWL here tonight at 6:30. Had a chance to talk to Trey. What an engaging young man that is. Happy to see him back in a Pels uniform. Pels trail 30-19. Grimes got free, left baseline, reverse layup is short. Ball deflected and taken by Cain. Cain front court right. And he is hounded by Najee Marshall, who just checked in, our old buddy. And now a 3-ball up top, Ingram, right in his old teammate's face. So the Pels were down big here early, have cut it to 9. As Ingram knocks down his first 3, he's got 4 points. Kyrie, step back left wing 3. How do you defend that? You can't. It's indefensible. Jemison was actually right there. (33-21). Irving with 8. Now Noel spins left into the lane, floats it up short, tipped out of bounds by Jemison. Of course, Noel took 18 shots against the Lakers back on Saturday night, scored 16 points, but you'd like him to be a little more efficient. He was just 6 of 18. Timeout on the floor, 2:33 left in the first quarter. Dallas 33, New Orleans 21. Emirates NBA Cup, Western Conference Group C action on the Pelicans Radio Network.
You're about to come in to some best. Be inspired by Joel and Victoria Osteen. Best opportunity, best relationship, best health. Hear motivational messages whenever you need them. The best part of your life is not behind you. The best part of your life is the next part of your life. Be inspired 24/7. You haven't seen, heard, or imagined what God has in store. On Joel Osteen Radio, Sirius XM 128, and on the Sirius XM app.
Your basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Wembanyama, not only does he drop 50, at the age of 20, he did it in 26 minutes, okay? He got to 50 points in 26 minutes. That's the fastest anybody's ever done it. Doesn't change the fact that I think he's taken too many threes. But if he's going to go 8 of 16 from 3, at 7'4", forget LeBron, Kareem, Jordan. The guy's going to be the greatest player of all time.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to Sirius XM.
Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of Sirius XM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final.
Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride.
Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern.
And it's on Sirius XM FC Channel 157 and streaming on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, I'm Eric Church. I'm taking you inside my very own Nashville hospital, Chiefs on Broadway. for a one-of-a-kind full band live performance. This will be the first time you can hear me live from Chiefs tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, exclusively on my channel, Outsiders Radio. Listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and anywhere on the SiriusXM app.
In person, get here early, enjoy a pregame happy hour, plus fans will receive a T-shirt courtesy of Morris Bart. Get tickets today by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. Of course, when we were in San Francisco, first week of the season, Steph Curry did not play in those two games. And by all accounts, should be available on Friday night. Where Steph doesn't play all that often when the Warriors come to New Orleans. As we've got 2:33 left here, first quarter. Dallas 33, New Orleans 21. Klay Thompson already with 10 points in this quarter. That's his most as a Maverick. His season high is 6 threes. He already has 2. They've got Irving, Marshall, Gafford. As Irving, they left him open again, but he misses the right wing 3 and will run it down with a deflected rebound, Jamal Cain. Kleber's also on the floor with Grimes. Pels with Noel, Jemison, Murphy, Robinson Earl, and Cain. JRE already has 8 points in the game as Trey will take a deep left wing 3, and that is good. And they're in shoot-around today. They ran a lot of plays for Trey Murphy, and he was doing exactly that. 33-24. Pels have trailed by as many as 14 here. Gafford in and 1. Foul on Trey Jemison. So Gafford's got 4. 2 of 2. By the way, that 33 in a row streak last year, it's a Dallas record and second all-time in the history of the NBA, only to Wilt Chamberlain, who made 35 in a row, 1 point. I'm not going to diminish that at all because that's pretty incredible. As Gafford's free throw is good. But I promise you, every one of those 33 was a layup and a dunk. That was not dotted line out. Now Trey got another 3 up top. This time he hit the left side of the backboard. He was wide open, but hey, don't hesitate. 36-24, Luka Doncic back into the ballgame for the Mavs. He'll throw it out left corner, deflected out of bounds by Trey Murphy. It'll stay with the Mavs, 15 on the shot clock. So Dallas, who really have had, for them, pedestrian offensive numbers this year, 114.4 a game. That's mid of the pack. Of course, they were top 3 all last year, but starting a little slow offensively this season. But there is a ton of talent on that floor. As Kleber was in the paint, he deflected another pass out of bounds. So 13 on the shot clock. Luka will float it into Kleber and float it up and in over JRE. Very simple. And Dallas is a scorching 68% from the floor. 38 here in the first quarter. Noel, show and go with a head fake. Get it to Jemison, but he lost it to Grimes, who couldn't corral it, and out of bounds. Quick hands. Those bounce passes in a lane are very difficult to handle. Those have already turned it over 4 times here in the first quarter. Noel, baseline right. Floats it out long to Jemison. Gafford backs off him, handed off to Noel. Noel left-hand dribble drive, jump feed out, deflected out of bounds by Luka. It'll stay with New Orleans, sideline left with 5 on the shot clock. 38-24 Dallas. They have been in control here from the opening tip. JRE going to inbound it just below the hash mark. We got a whistle away from the ball. That's a foul on Dallas, and that should put us at the free throw line, and it will because the foul occurred before the inbound pass. It's on Najee Marshall. So that's a freebie there for Trey Murphy. You know Najee's a little extra amp for this one. Free throw by Trey is good. Najee showed up at our shoot-around today and basically got hugs from everybody. A beloved figure for the Pelicans the last 4 years. really a cult hero in New Orleans, the ninth. And, of course, got the free agent contract. 3 years, $27 million. Now Noel, left lane line, left block, puts up a 5-footer, won't go for him. Rebound Kleba. That was the problem with Noel. Prior, then Grimes beat everybody down and lays it in. We didn't get back in transition. And they hit the 40 mark in the first quarter. You knew it was going to happen the way it started here. Murphy slips again on a reach-in when he got fouled. But when you shoot 69.5% from the floor, you're going to score 40 points in a quarter. Pell's defense has just been non-existent. 20 points in the paint for Dallas. Pels have done a pretty decent job as of late denying points in the paint, but it's not happening here early tonight at least, as Murphy knocks the free throw down. 40-26. 34.9 seconds left in the first. And I go back to what I said earlier. This is how the Mavericks do it in this building. They just blitz you out of the gate, and they knock you into submission early. They've done it again here tonight. We can battle back. Luka, reach in, Payne, and we do not have a foul to give. That's a cheap foul on Jamal Campbell. Luka's been doing that for 7 years now. 77 career triple-doubles for Doncic. 4 of those 25-point triple-doubles against the Pelicans. Free throw is good. And for him, he's averaging 28 a game. But that's a slow start for him. He was second in the league last year, 31.2 points per game. Second free throw, no good. 41-27. Doncic has 7 points, 3 assists here early. Later stages of the first. Noel, two-man game with Kane. One dribble, center of the lane. Hacked away by Gafford, but a reach-in. And a foul. We saw Derek Lively the first 6 minutes. And then Gafford has played the last 6 minutes. Again, such a luxury for Jason Kidd to have two true big men where they can just sub each other out. And you always have that 5 on the floor. Kane's free throw is good. As the foul is on Quentin Grimes. His second. Najee Marshall has 2 quick fouls in this game as well. Noel will come out, scoreless in 4 minutes. And Javonte Green in. 19.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Kane's second free throw is good. His first 2 points, 41-29. Najee, Luka, Kleba, Kyrie, and Grimes on the floor for the Mavs. They'll hold it for the final shot. Najee, get it to Luke in front of the center circle, picked up by JRE with 5. Jump feed out to Grimes, bounce pass to Najee. He'll go left baseline, Euro in, kick it to Grimes at the buzzer for 3. Absolutely. And that's how you end the first quarter, as the Pelicans allow 44 points in the first. We'll head to the second. It is Dallas 44, New Orleans 29 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
For Sachi and Toyota, this is spot titled MUL-MY25 DSE November podcast. Audio, NA per non-new English 30 radio stereo mix. ISKI code TYES 2071000.
Ho-ho! Welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyota thoughts.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyota Thon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together, with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. How about enjoying an exclusive beach party with over a dozen legends in the stunning Western Caribbean? Plus, get autographs, enjoy dinners with us, and so much more. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legends.
All right, we go to the second quarter. Pell's got some work to do, down 44-29 to Dallas. The 44 points, the most in any quarter this season that the Pelicans have allowed, and it's the most points that the Dallas Mavericks have scored in any quarter this season. So not a very good beginning here for New Orleans, who has the ball to start the second quarter. And we turn it over on a bounce pass from Trey Murphy to Jemison. Luka Doncic with the steal. That's 5 turnovers now for New Orleans. Doncic, one-on-one with Jemison, step back straightaway 3. Around and out. Hey, they missed one. Pop the champagne. They were shooting 70% from the floor prior to that one. Still at a scorching 68. Now JRE left wing for 3, no, and Jemison knocked the rebound out of bounds near side. Pels are shooting 50%. That's not bad. But when the other team is 18 percentage points more, yikes. They're 6 of 11 from 3. Pels are 4 of 7. Luka down low, Lively, and stripped by Noel. Nice job by Jalen to get the steal. Third turnover for the Mavs, but they get back in transition. Noel bounced by Doncic, get it left side to JRE, back out long to Kane, shovels it to Murphy. Murphy with 7 to shoot. One-on-one with Grimes, pop a deep straightaway 3. From the rafters, Trey Murphy. Goodness gracious. Nothing but net, 44-32. Jaden Hardy into the ball game for Dallas. Now Luka head fake, bump, put it up and in, and 1. Luka does that Euro like he's in slow motion. Then somebody contacts him in the lane, and he just floats it up and in. He is just so strong, and he has done that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times in his career. As Jalen Noel will pick up that foul. So Doncic, 9 points, 3 assists in the ball game. Klay Thompson leads all scorers with 10. Doncic about to tie that one, but he missed it. And the long rebound to Kane. Trey's got 9 of our last 11 points. We're down 46-32 here early in the second. We've been down by as many as 15. Noel, one-on-one with Luka, dotted line, leans in, floats it up, won't get the roll. Another paint shot missed by Jalen Noel, who is now 0 of 3 from the floor. And then Luka tripped by Noel at the nail. Tough start for the vet. Noel, who's already picked up 2 fouls here. Second team for New Orleans. 10-10 left in the second. Pels down 46-32. Hardy, top of the key. Backs it out long to Luka. Back to Hardy. He'll drive right past Jemison and throw it down. I mean, he just took him off the dribble and punched it. Third year out of G League Ignite. And we got a kick ball by Luka. Hardy was a teammate of Dyson Daniels at G League Ignite. Was Dyson doing a tremendous job right now for the Atlanta Hawks. He's in line to be the Defensive Player of the Year right now. If the season ended today, he would be. We'll see the Hawks in a couple of weeks in Atlanta. 48-32. JRE just had his pocket pick, and that's a clear path. Luka got it. And it's got to be a clear path. It's not? Luka can't believe it. Frankly, I can't either. No, it was not clear path. Trey was back. So they actually call it a loose ball foul. But that's another live ball turnover, our 6th of the game. So the Pels trail 48-32. We got down 6-0 in about 90 seconds. Willie Green called a timeout, and it's about as close as we've been. Hardy one-on-one with Eve. Spins left into the nail. Popped the mid-range. Rim glass good. They can't miss, folks. I mean, they cannot miss. They're at 71.4%, 20 of 28. Hardy's averaging 5.2 a game. He almost has that already. Ingram into the lane. Hangs. That got blocked. And it's out of bounds off Lively. You can't believe it. Pels with Ingram, Noel, JRE, Messi, and Kane. Dallas, who's at full strength. They're going to challenge this. And let's see. I believe that's off Messi, so this should be Dallas ball. We'll take a break as Dallas is trying to put this baby away, challenging up 18 with 9:05 left
New Orleans ball
in the second quarter. And by virtue of the replay I just saw, they're going to win this challenge. So we'll take a break. 9:05 left in the second. Pels down 50-32 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you get a Pelicans debit card from Keesler Federal, every day is full of possibilities. And free checking saves you extra cash to make those possibilities a reality. Perfect for the things that make you happy. Plus, with your new Keesler Federal Pelicans debit card, you'll also save 25% on tickets and merchandise and choose from 5 different fun card design options. Enjoy all the perks you get for all the things you love. Keesler Federal, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Federally insured by NCUA.
Grammy, Academy, and Golden Globe award-winning superstar, Mary J. Blige, live in New Orleans. The For My Fans Tour, live at Smoothie King Center, Friday, February 14th, with special guests Neo and Mario. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The iconic Mary J. Blige, for one night only.
Hey Pelicans fans, SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Pelicans basketball games or to any other live event in New Orleans, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Well, Todd, tomorrow the Pelicans will be at Cleveland, and the Celtics lead 116-110 with 30 seconds left in the fourth. Back to you.
Orleans hit the ball out. Therefore, it will be Dallas's ball. Successful challenge. They will have a second challenge for the remainder of the game.
Gus, we want to repeat that one. I think he said Boston was leading Cleveland.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Gus. And as Gus mentioned, yeah, we'll be in Cleveland tomorrow. Boston looking to give Cleveland their first loss of the season. They started 15-0. So they'll be on a back-to-back, as will the Pelicans. But it's going to be a very late night / early morning for New Orleans. We'll give you the lottery Mega Million numbers in just a second at the next dead ball. So they did win the challenge, as we thought would happen, as Hardy got into the lane and missed the layup. But then Eve Messi had it poked away from behind by Lively. Luka, dunk it, Lively, reverse. And It's 52-32. Doncic does not have a triple-double this year. Right now, he's got 9 points, 4 assists, and a rebound. But the Pels are down 20. Macy, bounce feed, bodied up, throw it off the glass, too strong, and he can't rebound it out of bounds. Tonight's Mega Million jackpot is $420 million estimated. You've got to get your tickets before 9 o'clock, so you've got 40 minutes to get them. An estimated $420 million on the Mega Millions jackpot. Drawing is at 10 p.m. Pels ball. Robinson Earl, left corner three, too strong. Weak side rebound, Luka Doncic. Pels again another 5 consecutive offensive possessions without a bucket. Luka step back left wing three, absolutely. And it's 55-32. Willie Green takes a timeout. And the Pels are getting run out of the gym here in Dallas. 23-point deficit to the Mavs, who are clicking on all cylinders. 55-32, 7:48 left, second quarter. You're listening to Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The NBA, this is the starting lineup with Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine.
Forget the record. Your best player, like your team, your guy that you've centered this around, does not look like a good basketball player right now. Forget. They could be 0 whatever. They could be undefeated. If Joel Embiid is playing the way that he's playing right now, this is bad news.
Listen to Brian Scalabrine on the starting lineup, weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You're about to come in to some best.
Be inspired by Joel and Victoria Osteen.
Best opportunity, best relationship, best health.
Hear motivational messages whenever you need them.
The best part of your life is not behind you. The best part of your life is the next part of your life.
Be inspired 24/7.
You haven't seen, heard, or imagined what God has in store.
On Joel Osteen Radio, Sirius XM 128, and on the Sirius XM app.
The push for the fantasy football playoffs is on Fantasy Sports Radio.
Wow! Unbelievable!
Don't make the wrong roster move. Don't start the wrong player. Don't make the mistake that will cost you a win.
Don't get cute. Once you get to the fantasy playoffs, start your best players.
Whether you're jockeying for playoff positioning or need a win to secure your spot, get expert advice on Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius XM 87, and on the Sirius XM app.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite Sirius XM FC shows on the all-new Sirius XM app, now available for all subscribers.
The Pelicans fan with ticket deals and must-have merchandise. Hurry, inventory is limited and available now exclusively at pelicans.com/deals. By the way, that game tomorrow night in Cleveland will be at 6:30 Central. So we'll be on the air on the network at 6 o'clock. Back in New Orleans, 7:30 tip time in Cleveland. Again, it's the old Central time zone to Eastern time zone back-to-back, which really annoys the people that actually have to travel back-to-back. And it would help, too, if Dallas played at 7 o'clock. I don't know if it would be 7:30 tips. I don't know. And it's not 7:30, it's 7:40. You really want to get into it. But just a little pet peeve. The traffic's bad in the Metroplex. All right, Pels ball, and we're getting thumped, folks. We got to do something about it. 55-32, moving right to left. Brandon Boston, drive down the lane. Nice dish to Eve Macy, who lost it on the way up, but he got fouled on the way up by Jaden Hardy. So Macy in this game, 2 points, 4 rebounds, couple of assists. We'll have 2 free throws. Macy 66% from the line. And the first one too strong. The Mavericks are shooting 68.8% from the floor. 7 of 12 from 3. It is making your life real difficult when the other team's shooting like that. And a lot of those have been easy buckets, 28 points in the paint. And here's another easy look for Jaden Hardy. Right wing, no. Weak side rebound, JRE. That's a wide open shot. Boston 1-on-1 with PJ Washington. A little crossover, pops one dotted line and in for BJ. His first 2 points of the ball game. He had 19 against the Lakers on Saturday night. Hardy again. Right side, left-hand dribble drive to Luka. Bounce feed down the baseline to Washington, who misses the scooping layup. Ingram's on the deck, and from his backside, gets it to Javonte Green. No-look pass over to JRE right corner, and now you wait for help. Ingram picked up by Lively right wing. Now the double team. Ingram jump feed cross court to Boston. Left corner three. No, off the heel. Rebound, Yves Missi. Maintains control. Get it to Ingram. Pop a right wing three. That's too strong. Off to the left, no good. Rebound Washington. Up the floor, Hardy. Hardy goes to the right box. And now around the perimeter. Long for Luka. Deep three. Front iron, no good. And Missi will grab a 6 board. 55-35 Dallas, halfway through the second. Missi lost it. Got it back. Can't dribble it, though. And now to Boston, back to Ingram. Hounded by Hardy. Shot clock at 7. Ingram beyond the arc. Pop a 3 anyway. And hit it. Barely rippled the net. I mean, Ingram had nowhere to go and said, I might as well. And that was pure. So Ingram now with 7 points. 1 of 2 from distance, and the Pels have cut it to 17. Not anymore. Washington in the lane, just scoop it to Lively and a dunk. That's how you shoot 70%. 30 points in the paint for the Mavs. 57-38. Missi right elbow, right corner JRE. He'll go baseline, reverse layup and in. And Jeremiah Robinson-Earl now in double figures with 10 points. His season high is 12. You would hope he blows by that tonight. 57-40. Now Washington all alone, just drives down the lane, floats it up, and he missed it. And he got his own rebound. Stick back, no. Wow. We just left him alone. And the rebound, Ingram. I don't know what happened there. Brandon left hash mark. Let this thing to 15. Make Jason Kidd take a timeout. JRE wide open, left wing three. Wide open, missed it. But there's Javonte Green. A tough rebound in the paint and the stick back. And the Pels are on a 10-2 run. 35 offensive rebounds in their last 2 ball games. And the Pels have moved into the top 5 in second chance points per game at 16.6. That's been a big part of the offense as of late. But that's our first 2 second chance points tonight. And that forces Jason Kidd to take that timeout. So we'll keep it here. Because again, the Pels were down by 23. And just like that, have cut it to 15 with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. So Boston, as Gus just told me, just handed the Cleveland Cavaliers their first loss of the season, 120-117. So the Cavaliers will come in tomorrow night at 15-1. By the way, that was an Emirates Cup game, NBA Cup game. So big win there for the Celtics. And for the first time all year, the Cleveland Cavaliers will play a game with a 1 in the L column. And the Pelicans will be the recipient of whatever we get tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. So 4:40 left in the half. Dallas 57, New Orleans 42. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, the Pelicans' leading scorer with 10. Pels are shooting 46.9% from the floor, 6 of 13 from beyond the arc. Dallas still at 60.5%. Now Washington running left-hand hook. No, that was tipped by Gafford. Yep, out of bounds. So a little more light here. You've got Javonte Green, Brandon Boston, Trey Murphy, Brandon Ingram, Yves Missi, Mavericks with Gafford, Grimes, Thompson, Irving, and Washington. Messi handed off to Boston. Gafford out on the switch. Now left angle, Ingram. Fake a three. He'll go baseline. Bump by Grimes. No call. And it's deflected and taken by Irving. Back the other way. Washington to Irving. Extra pass Thompson. Good close out there by Boston. Now between circles, Kyrie. With Brandon on him. Duke on Duke. Irving to the rack. Misses a layup. And there's the follow, Daniel Gafford. They are such a good rebounding team. They out-rebounded OKC by 25 the other night in that 2-point win, 59-42. Boston, one-on-one with Washington. Bump, throws up a tough shot. I think that Washington got a piece, but Messi ran it down. Kick it to Green, wide open. Left wing three. No. And a rebound, Grimes. Couldn't get more open than that. Pels now 6 of 14 from beyond the arc. Javonte Green does have 7 points in the game. He's 1 out of 2 from distance. Thompson, head fake on Ingram, fall away dotted line, no. And the rebound, Javonte Green, who went over Gafford to get it. 3:05 left in the second. Pels down 17. Murphy, chest it to Boston. Washington on the switch, back to Trey. Kyrie on him. Above the arc, left wing. Right-hand dribble drive, center of the lane. He took steps. He lost it. Messi got it back to Boston. Shot clock at 2. Step back straightaway 3 at the buzzer. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Javonte Green. Foul by Daniel Gafford. So offensive rebound again by the Pels. We are out rebounding the Mavericks 20-16. Of course, when you shoot 70% most of the ball game, there aren't a whole lot of rebounds to get. But that shooting percentage is dipped for Dallas to 58.5. It's still very good, but beats 70. So Green at the free throw line. And he got the first one to go, hit every bit of the rim. Javonte, 85% at the stripe. Pels have been a pretty good free throw shooting team this year, 9th in the league at 79%. 59-43. Tell you what, you can get this thing to 14 or below. That is a win for New Orleans. Second free throw good. And right now it's at 15, 59-44, 2:40 to go in the half. Luka, Gafford, Kyrie, Thompson, and Grimes on the floor for Dallas. We're in the midnight blue unis. Moving left to right. Kyrie, head fake on Green, gets to the rim, floats it up off the glass. That is such a tough shot. But he has been doing that his entire career. In his 14th season, Kyrie Irving. 25 points per game this year, including a couple of 40-point efforts. 61-44. Ingram one-on-one with Luka. Bump. Too strong of a chest pass by Ingram, who was 5 feet away from Trey Murphy, and it goes right through Murphy's hands out of bounds. Another unforced error. That's our 9th turnover. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Ingram now 4 turnovers in the game. Grimes left corner, catch and shoot 3 short. Rebound taken by Gafford. Can we rip it away from him? No. Grimes got it back. Leave it in the lane. Gafford. And he got blocked by Messi. Yes, he did. Back the other way, Boston. Chested across the floor to Ingram and a right-hand finger roll. What a sequence. Messi blocks Gafford. You pick it up. And Ingram gets the finger roll on the 70-foot pass by Brandon Boston. Now Kyrie, unencumbered to the rim. I don't know why we left him alone. His eyes got real big because nobody was home. And then Messi forced to foul him. He was going to have an easy layup. So again, that 15-point mark really right now, the threshold. You can't get it below that. As Messi just picked up his second foul. Eve's got 9 rebounds already in this game. Irving with 10 points, make it 11. He is 85% at the free throw line. You're doing a 50-40-90, which, by the way, he does have a 50-40-90 season. One of the rarefied few. Irving is 55, 52, and 85 right now. As he gets them both. 63-46. Dallas has led wire to wire here with 1:15 to go in the second quarter. Again, you were down by 23. Ingram, nothing doing here with 9. Got it to Jemison, now back to Murphy. Weaves through traffic, running right-hand floater is good for Trey. About a 10-footer from the left elbow. So Murphy now in double figures with 11. 63-48. Let's see if he can get it under 15. Thompson wanted to take a 3 instead of long 2. Front iron no good. Ball on the deck taken by Murphy. So you get the stop. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Murphy, and it's a Green. Now right angle. Ingram pick from Javonte Green. Back to Trey. Trey bumped by Grimes. They had a foul to give. So Quentin Grimes out of the University of Houston took him to a Final Four. His third foul. He'll come out of the game for P.J. Washington Jr. And another bucket here. Now you got a 2-for-1 situation right now. 39.4 seconds left in the second. 14 on the shot clock. So you'd like to see a quick inbound here from Green and a quick 3. Ingram. Hook pass to Trey. Extra pass Green. Up top Ingram. Steps into a deep straightaway 3. Front iron no good. And the rebound Gafford. So Dallas has cooled off considerably, hitting 5 of their last 17 field goals. That's allowed you to at least cut it to 15. Shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart. Luka going to hold this one. Size up Brandon Boston. Go through the legs. Down the lane, lost it. Strip, 3-on-1. Murphy. Bounce feed to Brandon Boston. Throws it back to Trey. Missed the layup. We got bailed out. That was one of the ugliest fast breaks you'll ever see in your career. And then they just teed up Luka, who thought he got fouled on the other end. So you've got a potential 3-point trip right here. That was a lot of contact underneath with Doncic, who thought he got fouled. Jason Goble teed him up. But boy, that should have been a lot prettier than what we saw. But Trey Murphy's going to take 3 straight free throws here. The technical is good, and he will just stay at the nail. And all of a sudden, you got an opportunity to cut this thing to 12 with 4.9 to go in the second quarter. Got it. Murphy now 13 points, 5 of 5 at the free throw line. And looking for one more here. Now, you make this. You get back and you give them nothing cheap. There's 4.9 seconds left. You've got some momentum for the first time in this game. Murphy got them all. So it is a 3-point trip. Washington to Luke in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline with 1. Half-court shot at the buzzer. Hit the back iron. You're not surprised if he makes it. He attempts about 20 of them before the game. And he hit iron on that one. But when it was all said and done, you'll take this. Halftime in the AAC, downtown Dallas. Pels trailed by as many as 23, and then started to play some defense, got some points up, and you trail 63-51 headed into the halftime break. Emirates NBA Cup, Western Conference Group C. Send it back to New Orleans. Gus Cattengill in the SKC studios for Pelicans at the half. 63-51, Dallas leads New Orleans. Gus returns after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
It's time to tip off a new NBA season. And here we go. And everyone is stepping up. Living legends and shooting stars are rising up. Defying gravity. Super fans, courtside fans, and screaming from the rooftop fans are revving up. With the whole basketball world going up, the only question is, who's going to make it to the top? Kia NBA tip-off, Knicks versus Celtics and Timberwolves versus Lakers, October 22nd from 7:30 Eastern on TNT.
For Sachi and Sachi and Toyota, this is spot titled MUL MY25 DSE November podcast. Audio, NA per non-new English 30 radio stereo mix. ISKI code TYES 2071000.
Ho, welcome to the Make It Jingle with Kris Kringle podcast. Today we're talking to Jan from Toyota, all about Toyotathon.
Hi!
So, Jan, got any red Tacomas?
Yeah, we have a great selection of vehicles, including Tacomas.
After my big job, I'm taking the missus down to Florida to go surfing.
Did you say Florida? Can the elves and I go too?
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 2nd. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 6th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
Your New Orleans Pelicans trail at the half 51-63, but they trailed by as many as 23. The conductor, Chris Murray, and Gus Kattengell with you here at the Smoothie King Center Studios. I'm not very good at math, but that doesn't seem like a 23-point deficit. How did that happen? Well, I can play you some first half highlights. Second quarter highlights is really how things got going. It wasn't the Pels weren't shooting well. At the end of the first quarter, New Orleans was actually shooting 52.6%, 10 of 19, 4-6 from three-point land. You'd be happy with that, right? Brandon Ingram, 4 points. Only problem is he had 3 turnovers. Those first 3 turnovers led literally to a 6-0 lead that forced, well, this.
So Ingram, left free throw line, extended jumper, no. And what you've got to do in this building is survive the early onslaught. I've been in here where they've scored 40 in the first quarter and the game effectively was over. You got to guard against that tonight. Thompson pulls up right elbow and down, and it's already 6-0 on cue.
It's 6-0 early to call a timeout, conductor Chris Moran, but head coach Willie Green kind of felt that what was happening there at the end of one. 44-point first quarter by Dallas. So things needed to turn around, and part of that was the 3-ball.
JRE back out long to Kane. Shovels it to Murphy. Murphy with 7 to shoot. 1-on-1 with Grimes. Pop a deep straightaway 3. From the rafters. Trey Murphy. Goodness gracious. Nothing but net. 44-32.
And then Brandon Ingram.
And now to Boston, back to Ingram, hounded by Hardy. Shot clock at 7. Ingram beyond the arc. Pop a 3 anyway, and hit it. Barely rippled the net. I mean, Ingram had nowhere to go and said, I might as well. And that was pure.
And then Todd likes to play Grafstadamus.
Get this thing to 15. Make Jason Kidd take a timeout. JRE wide open, left wing 3. Wide open, missed it. But there's Devontae Green. A tough rebound in the paint. And the stick back, and the Pels are on a 10-2 run.
You know, when you give up 44 first quarter points, not playing a lot of that defense, well, the defense got better in the second quarter.
Leave it in the lane, Gafford, and he got blocked by Misi. Yes, he did. Back the other way, Boston. Chested across the floor to Ingram, and a right-hand finger roll. What a sequence.
All right, so you made it a game. You trailed by 12. Trailed by as many as 23. Can you make it a game in the second half? 63-51, Dallas leads it in the first of 2 back-to-back games. The Pels will play at Cleveland tomorrow. An NBA scoreboard on how the Cavs did next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Looking for a new job or career in the transportation business? Do you or your spouse have truck driving experience? John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the official moving partner of the New Orleans Saints, is looking for experienced team and solo Class A CDL drivers to join their family-oriented team. Benefits with John Fayard include competitive pay structure, major medical, dental, and vision insurance, recruitment and retention bonus, paid vacation, paid holidays, and more. Don't settle for the rest. Drive for the best. Visit johnfayardwarehouse.com.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
I'm Clint Romig with Marsh McLennan Agency. We provide business insurance, employee health and benefits, and private client insurance solutions to organizations and individuals. We combine the personalized service model of a local consultant with the global resources of the world's largest insurance broker, Marsh McLennan. Here in New Orleans, we have deep roots throughout Southeast Louisiana that go back over 80 years. At Marsh McLennan Agency, we know more than just insurance. We know New Orleans. Marsh McLennan Agency is a proud partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Visit us today at marshmma.com.
What's up, Saints fans? It's John Stinchcomb here. Want to take your Saints pride to the next level? Then come aboard the official Saints Legends fan cruise presented by Seaside Events. Imagine partying on the deck of the Norwegian Getaway with legends like Ricky Jackson, Leroy Glover, Usama Young, and me right by your side. Don't miss out. Head to saintslegendscruise.com now and get ready to create lifelong memories with your favorite Saints legend.
Watch out. The conductor, Chris Moran, could be a stowaway on that cruise. Never know. Somebody asked if they can take your bags inside for you. He looks a little shady. Could be the conductor.
I might be able to squeeze in some.
Think you can do that? Can do that? Couple
on the
of
size of the bag.
Finals here today. There's only one, and it's the game that the Pels are concerned with. The Celtics have handed the Cavaliers their first loss, 120-117. Jason Tatum had 33 points, Donovan Mitchell 35. It was a 3-point win, 120-117. Those Cavs, man, back
on
and forth they go.
the greenest of green courts.
In the third quarter, it was a 40-28 third by the Cavs. In the second, it was a 39-28 Celtic quarter. So both teams just haymaker quarters. Could that be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals? The conductor.
Yeah.
There it is. Grizzlies at home leading the Nuggets. Actually trailing 85-61. I can't read. 5:24 to play in the third quarter there. 6:33 in the fourth. Hornets and Nets are tied at 100 apiece. Each team with 5 wins this season. And just underway, Thunder at the Spurs 12-9. Still to come, the Jazz and the Lakers.
Boo.
In Dallas, New Orleans has cut a 23-point deficit to 12. They trail 63-51. Second half action still to come on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
Andrea Bocelli in concert, presented by Stifel. June 10th, Smoothie King Center, with the Louisiana Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Stephen Mercurio, the world's most romantic voice. Andrea Bocelli in concert. On sale now at Ticketmaster.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Tom Kelly's carbon fiber mountain bike. Because more than riding his carbon fiber mountain bike, Tom loves telling people about his carbon fiber mountain bike. Friends, family, even a local barista knows about his carbon fiber mountain bike. And that's why Tom's carbon fiber mountain bike, if you haven't heard about it, is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Get ready for the biggest concert of the year. It's Rod Wave's Last Lap Tour. Come here to save my did you come to betray me? It's Rod Wave live in concert Friday, December 13th at Smoothie King Center.
I wrote this song to make you smile, can you feel it?
Also, Moneybag Yo, Juicy, Lil Papa, and Illmatic. Tickets are on sale now at official-rodwave.com. And don't forget, the new single from Rod Wave, Fall Fast in Love, is now available on all platforms.
Well, it's a tale of two quarters, end of one.
Jump feed out to Grimes, bounce past to Najee. He'll go left baseline, Euro in, kick it to Grimes at the buzzer for three. Absolutely. And that's how you end the first quarter. As the Pelicans allow 44 points in the first.
Yeah, it's not good. Second quarter.
Let this thing to 15. Make Jason Kidd take a timeout. JRE wide open, left wing three. Wide open, missed it. But there's Devontae Green. A tough rebound in the paint.
JRE was just assisting on that play. Conductor Chris Moran was just an assist. That's what that was.
Yep.
There it is. Expert analysis. We got much more of that coming up in Pelicans OT. How about we get a win? 63-51 Pels trail. See what happens. Todd Graffanini with second half action. We come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Eric Church. I'm taking you inside my very own Nashville hospital, Chiefs on Broadway, for a one-of-a-kind full band live performance. This will be the first time you can hear me live from Chiefs tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, exclusively on my channel, Outsiders Radio. Listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and anywhere on the SiriusXM app.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM. Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of SiriusXM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final. Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride. Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern. And it's on SiriusXM FC channel 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell talk to the best guests on NBA radio.
ESPN's Jay Billis. 10, 15, 20 years ago, Jared McCain would have been considered too small for the NBA. Now that's not as big of a consideration. But he's a gamer. One, he's very talented. He puts the work in, and he's got a great personality for the game and being a great teammate.
NBA Weekend, every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio, Channel 86. And on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You're about to come in to some best.
Be inspired by Joel and Victoria Osteen.
Best opportunity, best relationship, best health.
Hear motivational messages whenever you need them.
The best part of your life is not behind you. The best part of your life is the next part of your life.
Be inspired 24/7.
You haven't seen, heard, or imagined what God has in store.
On Joel Osteen Radio, SiriusXM 128, and on the SiriusXM app.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM. Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of SiriusXM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final. Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride. Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern. And it's on SiriusXM FC channel 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Cut it to 12 at halftime. Pels outscored Dallas 22-19 in the second quarter. A far cry from the 44-point first quarter for Dallas, which was a season high allowed for the Pels and a season high for the Mavericks. The Pels going a 19-8 run to close the second to get it now within striking distance. Trey Murphy leading all scorers with 14 points. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, 12 apiece. Klay Thompson with 10, so 3 of their 5 starters in double figures. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl has 10 points off the bench for New Orleans, who has the opening possession moving left to right with the white jerseys. Green backdoor cut, deflected by Thompson, and we turn it over on the first possession. As the game started, 10 turnovers now for New Orleans. Kyrie, one-on-one with Boston, stepped back, got him up in the air, but did not pull the trigger. Kyrie bounce feed to Lively, right elbow, to the cutting Thompson, who kicked the ball. They don't call it. Then he'll fall away. Jumper, no. Run it down, far side, Brandon Boston. That was ugly, but we got the rebound. Now, got to hold on to the ball. says General Obvious. Boston left corner, passed up the three, got it to Ingram now, left of the lane. He did not take the shot. Now the shot clock's at 3. Ingram will go baseline and missed the layup, but he got bodied up by P.J. Washington. That was reminiscent of what we saw in the first half with Kyrie Irving, who all of a sudden had a wide open lane to the rim. And Brandon was in the left corner right in front of our bench, and all of a sudden nobody was there. So P.J. Washington picks up his first foul. Ingram at the free throw line, and he missed it. Had a chance to get it to 10 right there. And Ingram's got 9 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, but the turnovers been plaguing him as of late. He's got 4 more tonight. And 2 of them in the first 3 possessions of the game, not the second. And it quickly led to a 6-0 start. And you had to hit the reset button. 63-52. Pels only down 11. Climb back into this. Thompson off the curl for 3. Yep. And Eve Meese made the grave mistake of letting Thompson free. So Thompson now with 13. The average is 13.5 a game. Devontae Green in the lane. Tough runner. 6 feet away. Got it. 66-54. Dallas is 8 of 17 from distance. Pels are 6 of 16. 3-ball Clay, no. Deflected out long, though, to Luka. Shot fake, splits defenders, and lays it in off the glass. So you don't rebound it, it costs you 2. Doncic now with 14, and we'll have an offensive, no. Falls on P.J. Washington, who ended up flat on his back. Yeah, fouled Meese. So Washington is second. 68-54. Got to get it. We're going to challenge this. So Jason Kidd will challenge this immediately. They won their first challenge. And without seeing a replay, I got to imagine this was pretty blatant for Kidd to come out that quickly and challenge this one. So Meese already has 2 fouls, and if this goes the other way, he's going to pick up his 3rd. So Jason Goebel will go to the scores table far side and check it out with Secaucus. We'll take a break. 10:07 left, 3rd quarter. It's Dallas 68, New Orleans 54 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Injured at work? Don't let your recovery get delayed by endless paperwork. LA Health Solutions specializes in workers' compensation and DOL, providing expert care that gets you back on your feet quickly and safely. With convenient locations across Louisiana, we offer personalized treatment plans and handle the insurance process for you, so you can focus on what matters most, getting better. Trust LA Health Solutions, your one solution. To help you heal and return to work, visit lahealthsolutions.com or call 844-496-LAHS today.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning's Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, plus recliners. Manning's Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Caesars for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just on ham. You're the other white meat. RJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
So miss them nothings. November 20th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets on sale now only at jeffdunham.com.
PI Center with the late no-look evening. Oh, he just postered Miles Turner. Soaring rookie.
Now, here's Todd Graffinini.
All right, so challenge was successful. So 2 challenges for Jason Kidd and 2 successful challenges. So Eve Nisi sets an illegal screen. You know, Washington tried to fight through it, and Eve, the issue there is he put both of his hands on the small of Washington's back, and then Washington just lurched himself forward into Brandon Ingram. And as soon as I saw that replay, I had a feeling it was going to go the way it did. So that's 3 on Misi. He's got to be really careful now. Pels are down 14. Doncic will go unencumbered in. Throw it out to nobody, taken by Murphy. Can you convert? No, you can't. You always have to wait for the Pels, who just have all kind of problems finishing fast breaks. Back the other way, Thompson to Irving, down low, Lively, missed the short shot, coming in from nowhere, Washington, and he puts it up and in. So that's a 4-point swing. Willie Green thought there was a foul committed on the other end, but you had a run out with Trey Murphy, you get nothing out of it, and then you give up second chance points on the other end, and then you almost throw it away again. By the way, Luka Doncic has 4 steals in the ball game. His career high is 5. Pels have turned it over 10 times tonight. Half that for the Mavs. 12-7 points off turnover advantage for Dallas. That's a hold on P.J. Washington. Ingram trying to get free. And P.J. Washington all of a sudden picked up his second. Second team for Dallas. So you got it down to 11. And now it's back by 16 here, 70-54. Boston, Misi, Ingram, Green, Murphy on the floor for the Pels. Ingram trying to post up. Doncic is all over him as Trey tries an entry feed to Ingram. That's easily knocked out of bounds by Doncic. You got to be more forceful than that. These passes. Shot clock at 4.7. Green in our bench. Get it to Ingram. Left corner. You got to put it up, Brandon. 20-footer. Short. Tough. Green will deflect it, though, to Boston. Second chance to Trey. Left hash mark 3. Front iron no good. Long rebound. Green can't run it down. Good hustle, but not able to corral it. Pels are now 6 of 18 from 3. Dallas 8 of 18 from 3. Dallas was so prolific shooting threes a year ago. As Luka will knock down. Nope. Right corner 3, no. Rebound Lively. Jump ball? No. And then foul by Misi. Looked like Eve had it. And that's going to cost Misi his 4th foul. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network. So Lively, a couple of free throws. Again, it looked like Misi had a jump ball with him. Lively took it from him and then got fouled on a dunk attempt. And Eve Misi just picked up his 4th. Well, they didn't give it to him. Second free throw, no good. They still only have 3 fouls on the board. Thought it was on Misi. We'll take that. Trey Jemison was coming in, and then Ingram just turned it over again. Luka is absolutely hounding Ingram, and he can't do anything about it. They called the foul on Javonte Green. Lively, out long Thompson, catch and shoot, right wing 3, academic. Thompson now is 4 of 6 from distance, 16 points, and they have pulled away again to 20 points. Boston got in deep, missed the layup. And there they go again. Doncic looking for a trailer. Instead, he'll take a step back throw. Oh, boy, didn't take the shot. Tried to get it down low, and it's intercepted by Murphy. Turnover. Now Ingram, bodied up. Throw it up, no. But he'll go to the line. That's on Washington. His 3rd. Ingram. Four 30-point games for BI. 10 20-point games. Pels are 4-6 when he scores 20. He's got 11 here, but it's the turnovers that are really starting to plague him. As I mentioned with Gus on the pregame, he's not supposed to be the primary ball handler. And the opposition knows it, and they are taking full advantage. 74-56. Luka, head fake, drives into the lane, take 3 steps, and lay it in. 16 for Doncic. He's averaging 28, 8, and 8 this year. Still looking for his first triple-double of the season. Green, right corner, catch and shoot 3. That's short. Rebound Lively, and all of a sudden we are ice cold from beyond the arc. Kyrie, mid-range, short. Rebound Murphy. Got numbers if you can take advantage. Up the floor, Ingram. Crosses over Luka. No look over to Boston. Shot fake, step to the left. 3 on the way. There you go. Clear a little space, BJ. He's got 5. Pels just knocked down their 7-3 of the game. 76-59, 6:40 to go in the third. Klay Thompson, right elbow. Into Lively in the lane. Baby right-hand hook. 9 points, 5 boards for Derek Lively. Just parked in the lane. And he just turns and baby hooks it. Murphy off the curl. 1-on-1 with Washington. Drives down the lane. Beats Washington, but airballs the layup. Nisi got the rebound on his rump. Now Ingram left corner 3 right in front of our bench. Buries it. That should be a rebound for Nisi, which would give him 10. And Ingram buried the 3. And then timeout for perspiration. So that'll give you a chance to catch your breath a little bit. 78-62. Pels hanging in there, but still have not been able to get it to single digits since early in the first quarter. And you can't really get too excited till you get it there. They still have Messi with 9 rebounds. I thought they would have given him one when he was on the ground. Got that loose ball. Evidently not. All right, Washington lost it, but he got it back with Kyrie. 1-on-1 with Boston. Pick from Lively. Left-hand dribble drive, left of the lane. Picked up his dribble, skip pass to Thompson. Fly by Boston, right corner 3, absolutely. And it's 81-62. Boy, Klay Thompson, you think he's happy he's in Dallas? He just sits there on the wing in the corner and lets Luke and Kyrie feed him. And nobody's close to him. Now Boston, bounce feed to Messi, bump by Lively, no blood, no foul. Missed the layup. Kyrie will go coast to coast and miss the layup. Ball on the deck, loose ball foul on who? On us. And that's on Messi, and that will be his 4th. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Trey Jemison in, Trey Murphy, Eve Messi out. Luka out. Lively out. Grimes in, Gafford in. By the way, we'll get to it when we get to a timeout here. Klay Thompson will drive in off the glass and no. Tipped up Gafford, and it's taken by Ingram. Pels down 19, 5:10 to go in the third. Game has really never been close. Ingram made an impossible reverse lefty layup. I mean, impossible. Back the other way, Thompson, another 3, short. Long rebound, Kyrie. Back to Thompson, right corner 3, no. Tipped up Grimes, no. And taken by Ingram. You ain't going to see that very often. Thompson had 2 wide open looks for 3. Now JRE for 3, left corner, short. So JRE, who made his first 2 threes, has missed his last 4. Now Kyrie, front court right. Get it down low, Gafford. Backing down Green, lost it. And still on the deck. Green got it. Green, head of steam, center of the lane, lefty layup, good. And one. Didn't hear the whistle. Boy, Javonte Green shot out of a cannon. And that was P.J. Washington with the double hack right there. I mean, you think about it, they challenged the call. That kid won. That took a foul away from Washington. He would have 5 right now. Instead has 4, doing his best Dwight Powell imitation, who committed 5 fouls in about a quarter of basketball a couple of years ago. He could have had 10 fouls in the game. He did foul out. Green's and 1 is good. 81-65. Again, we're hanging around. Javonte, 14 points in this game. That is a season high. Kyrie between circles. Jemison with a hand in his face. Now the double. Trying to get away from it. Does so. Throws it out right corner. Najee Marshall for 3. Air ball. Gafford got the rebound. Lost it. And then Jemison just ripped it away from Gafford. Back the other way. Ingram. Back to Green. Left corner. Brandon Boston for 3. Off the heel. Tipped and taken by Kleber. You got to knock down those looks. That would have got you some real momentum. That would have forced Kidd to call a timeout. Now Grimes crosses over, gets to the rim, but misses a layup. Taken by JRE. 5 straight stops for the Pelican defense. 3:35 left in the third. 81-65 Dallas. Ingram with Gafford on him. Splits the double to JRE. Right baseline 15-footer. No. Ball on the deck taken by Najee. Boy, oh boy. JRE has gone stone cold. Kyrie doubled, lost it, got it back in the corner, fighting for the ball. Hook pass. Oh, what a pass to Gafford. Foul on the floor. Now, what Jason Goebel did not see was Kyrie Irving hooking Trey Jemison to throw that pass, which was an impossible pass in the lane to Gafford. And Ingram commits the foul. So that's our 3rd team. Ingram's 2nd. Noel in along with Murphy and Kane. Now Grimes top of the key. Get it to Kyrie. Pop a right wing 3. They just won't give us any momentum, folks. And just like that, you're back down 19. Murphy. Step back right wing 3, short. Rebound Kleber. Pell's 3-point percentages diminishing rapidly. Kyrie for the killer. Yep. Left pass mark. That was about 30 feet. Blowing kisses to the crowd. And it's a 22-point game. Willie Green will take a timeout. 2:37 to go in the third. Dallas in command here in an NBA Cup Western Conference Group C game. Looking to give the Pels their first loss. 87-65, Dallas leads late third on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, Pelicans. The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson.
We're talking with the Hall of Famer Chris Mullin, and you're one of the all-time great shooters.
Justin, may I just please don't forget Eddie Johnson?
Well, listen. Then I got to deal with the ego, Chris. So no, forget him.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NBA Radio Channel 86 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM. Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of SiriusXM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final. Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride. Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern. And it's on SiriusXM FC channel 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
You're about to come in to some best.
Be inspired. by Joel and Victoria Osteen.
Best opportunity, best relationship, best health.
Hear motivational messages whenever you need them.
The best part of your life is not behind you. The best part of your life is the next part of your life.
Be inspired 24/7.
You haven't seen, heard, or imagined what God has in store.
On Joel Osteen Radio, Sirius XM 128, and on the Sirius XM app.
Hear basketball talk with the passion you deserve on NBA Today.
Andrew Bogut, he's our next guest. Let's start off with your former team there in Golden State.
In the NBA, as a coach, if you've got a star that can be like Steph Curry, everyone else has to follow. So I think there's no coincidence that Golden State's sustained all of this success because they've got a leader that does it the right way.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Scored the Pels 24-14 in the quarter. And Dallas has used the three ball to their advantage. More threes than twos in the quarter. 5 beyond the arc to 4 inside. And by the way, Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving combined have more threes than the entire Pelicans team. Thompson's got 5, Irving's got 4, Pels are 8 of 23. So Pels have 23 attempts, Dallas with 26, but they're at 46%. Pels are at 34.8. So again, this game is getting out of hand here. You need to do something to get back into it. Jemison and Noel, right block, shot no, travel. It has been a rough night for Jalen Noel. He's played 8 minutes. He just turned it over. He's got more fouls than points. 2 fouls, 0 points. He has not made a shot.
Here we go. Let's go.
Najee Marshall running the show here for the Dallas Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, Kyrie Irving, Quentin Grimes, Daniel Gafford. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Kyrie pulls up from 10. Rim glass, no, there's Gafford. And the dunk. That's how you make 33 in a row. Just like that. 89-65. It is all Dallas. That 12-point halftime deficit long in the rearview mirror as Jemison just got blocked on a reverse layup attempt. Back the other way, Najee running right-hand floater, good. As Najee's first 2 points against his old team. As now Murphy goes center of the lane, high lefty layup, good over Gafford. Degree of difficulty very high for Trey. 16 points for Murphy, that leads the Pelicans. 91-67. Gafford again, another dunk. 46 points in the paint for the Mavericks. Gafford's got 11 on 5 of 7 from the floor. Poke in the backcourt. Steal. And then Trey a goaltend on Grimes, another loose ball or live ball turnover. And this is getting completely out of hand now. 95-67. Dallas can cakewalk the rest of the way. I'd tell Willie Green to rest some guys, but there ain't nobody to rest. Noel looking for his first points, finally got him. Little spin move in the lane. 95-69. By the way, Carlo Matkovic is with the team. He got recalled from Birmingham. He's still in his warm-ups. And you might see him tonight. Najee had a steam, throws it up. No, but a foul. There is little resistance now for the Pelicans defensively. As Noel picks up his third. Najee has a 20-point game this year. It's 5th year out of Xavier. Last year, with the Pels, shot 39% from beyond the arc. That was a career high. First free throw good. This year, he's just 4 of 28 from three. But again, they're not asking him to do anything that he wasn't doing before. He's got all kind of talent around him. He just has to be Najee. Not the second. Down 28 here at the end of the third. Shot clock off. And we get to go to Cleveland tomorrow. They lost their first game of the year tonight. Ingram, double. Get it to nobody. Thought it was going to be JRE cutting right baseline, but the pass too strong, and Ingram turns it over yet again. His 5th of the night. Dallas effectively ends the game on a 16-4 run to end the third. We go to the fourth. Pels are down 97-69 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
A great workout deserves a great reward. Treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls made with fresh fruit, purely Elizabeth granola, and now creamy coconut. You earned it. Grab a treat you can feel good about, only at Smoothie King.
Being a Chevron car these days has been quite the adventure. Miami to Seattle, ocean to ocean. I've stopped at so many states and collected so many bumper stickers. Sometimes I feel like a moving passport book. It's just so great what I can do with Chevron with Techron, because it gives me unbeatable mileage and keeps my engine clean. Plus, there are so many Chevrons along the way. Now the only thing I'm worried about is where to go next and where to put all my new bumper stickers. Chevron with Techron, fueled by possibility.
The NBA is back, and FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, wants you to catch all the action. Because right now, FanDuel is giving Pelicans fans 3 months of NBA League Pass. All you have to do to watch every tip-off and buzzer beater from around the league is place any $5 bet on the NBA. Make every moment more with FanDuel. NBA League Pass. Local blackout restrictions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-7867. 21 plus and present in Louisiana. Permitted parishes only. After 3-month free trial, the full price of League Pass will be automatically charged monthly. Cancel anytime. Terms, restrictions, and embargoes apply. Limit 1 pass per customer. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com.
Over the last century, United Way of Southeast Louisiana has been the force for good in our community. We've been at the forefront of improving outcomes in education, income, and health for every person everywhere. Together with you and our partners at the New Orleans Pelicans, we're rolling up our sleeves and mobilizing the power of people, offering ways for you to create a community strong enough for the next 100 years. Visit UnitedWaySELA.org to join us today.
Discover the world's most advanced outdoor kitchens by New Age Products. Grills, cabinetry, appliances. Together, delivering an outdoor cooking experience rivaled by none. Only at NewAgeProducts.com.
This is Brandon Ingram, and you're listening to your home for Pelicans basketball, WWL.
Thank you, B.I. We go to the fourth quarter. Dallas outscoring New Orleans 34-18 in the third, giving them their largest lead of 28. It was a 12-point game at halftime. Dallas got down 23 in the first half, cut it to 12 with a stronger second half, especially on the defensive end, but then allowed 34 points in the third. And again, Dallas can basically par out here. Doncic, Gafford, Hardy, there's JRE with a steal for New Orleans. Marshall and Kleba on the floor. JRE misses a layup, but he got bumped. That's on Kleba. Pels with Javonte Green, Brandon Ingram, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Brandon Boston, and Jalen Noel. So JRE, who was ablaze to start the game, had 10 quick points, but has not made a shot since. First free throws of the night, and the first one is good. Season high is 12, and he could equal that with another free throw. Pels have 4 in double figures. Murphy 16, Ingram 15, Javonte Green 14, which is a season high. And now JRE misses the second. It's only our third missed free throw of the night. We're 16 out of 19. As I mentioned, Bells have been a pretty good free throw shooting team this year. Jaden Hardy, right corner, Najee for three. Around and out. Rebound, JRE. He's got a head of steam. Bounce feed to Noel. Blows another layup. Rebound, Gafford. Noel is having all kind of problems in the paint. Now Hardy got blocked from behind, and we save it on the baseline. Boston chests it up the floor. JRE tried a volley pass, if you will, to Noel, and there was Luka Doncic, who has been everywhere defensively tonight, to deflect it out of bounds. 97-70 Dallas. 11:04 to go. Ingram. Center circle, Maverick logo on the NBA Cup. 1-on-1 with Najee. Deflected pass to Boston, back to Ingram. Head fake on Najee. Drives down the lane. He took a walk, didn't call it. Shot from the restricted arc is close. Doncic saves it and throws it off Robinson Earl's back as they were both going out of bounds. Dallas ball. Luka. 1-on-1 with JRE. Chests it to Marshall. Left-hand dribble drive to the rack. He'll lay it in as he beats Jalen Noel off the dribble. So Najee now with 6. And the Pels trail 99-70. Green. Ooh, Luka almost had his fifth steal. Outlong to Boston. BJ 1-on-1 with Luka. Step back, nail jumper. Tough shot. Brandon Boston. He is not shy. He's got 7. Pels down 99-72. Jaden Hardy to Najee Marshall. Drives down to the dotted line, throws it up and in. Najee's starting to feel it a little bit now. 8 points off the bench. 101-72. Largest lead. Green puts a left shoulder down and then promptly gets blocked by Maxi Kleber. 3-on-1. Luka alley-oop. Hardy, and he blew the dunk. Back the other way, Ingram. Bounce feed to Noel. Steps into a right wing three. No, front iron. Ball taken by Daniel Gafford. His 5th rebound. Now Doncic, front court left, through the legs. Got to the dotted line and pops it up and in. 18 for Luka. Largest lead now at 31. 103-72. 9:05 to go. Ball game here in Dallas. Ingram to Boston. Extra pass. Green fingers the seams for a right corner three. Around and out. Rebound Gafford. Outlet pass to Hardy. Hardy goes through the legs. Drives on Ingram, who fouls him. And free throws coming up. Pels are now 8 of 25 from 3. They're 12 of 27. Hardy tonight, 4 points, a couple of assists. Free throw good. Jaden Hardy out of Henderson, Nevada, right outside of Vegas. Trip to Vegas taking a hit tonight. Of course, last year, remember, we lost the first Cup game on the road to Houston and then won the next 3 in a row and was able to get there after the quarterfinal win in Sacramento. But Friday's game against Golden State now becomes a must. Brandon Boston step back straightaway 3 over Daniel Gafford is good. That's a 6:30 tip in the Smoothie King Center as Golden State comes to town. Of course, we owe those guys after the first week. Now Luka. Fancy dribbling, lost it, got it back. 1-on-1 with JRE. Step back straightaway 3. Yep. 108-75. Seen that about 1,000 times. Doncic with 21. Roll that clock, baby. 8:05 to go. JRE for 3, left wing. Wide open and barely got the front iron. 8 minutes left. Luka deep left of the top three. There you go. That will officially do it. Willie Green takes a timeout. 7:56 to go. Dallas with a 111-75 lead. That 36-point spread is the largest lead the Mavericks have had this season. And it's time for a scoreboard when we come back for Gus. 7:56 to go on the Pelicans Radio Network.
If you're needing to relocate across town or across the country, there's no job too big or too small for John Fayard Moving and Warehousing, the proud mover of the New Orleans Pelicans for well over a decade. They offer red carpet, white glove office and household good relocations at competitive rates. Moving is stressful and exhausting. Allow John Fayard Moving and Warehousing to ease your mind and your muscles. Full packing and storage available upon request. Call 228-864-2262 or visit johnfayardwarehouse.com today to schedule a survey or to book your move.
A night of comedy with Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Jim Gaffigan and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, February 20th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
The Toyota Tundra's powerful, available iForce V6 engine means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. To your cousins, the Tundra means as they jump off the boat onto the sandbar. To your co-pilots, the Tundra means an extra comfortable journey. And to you, the Tundra means whoa. Toyota is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Saints. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com to ride off with your crew in a 2025 Tundra today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at Toyota.com for feature availability.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Well, Graf, the Celtics handed the Cavaliers their first loss of the season. And in San Antonio, you got the Spurs down 55-57 against the visiting OKC Thunder.
All right, thanks, Gus. 7:56 left here. 36-point lead for the Mavericks, who have gone and will go wire to wire here tonight. And neither team is pulling their main guys off the floor. So, interesting. I mean, neither team. So you've got Javonte Green, Brandon Boston, Trey Murphy, Brandon Ingram, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl on the floor for New Orleans, Doncic, Hardy, Marshall, Washington, Lively for the Mavericks. Ingram, right wing, spins right on Washington, pops a 10-footer and good. 17 for Ingram. Doncic crosses the timeline, center circle, get it to Jaden Hardy. Hardy drives left hand all the way in, takes a euro, misses the layup, rebound Lively, throws it back out to Marshall, extra pass Luka for yet another three. That's an air ball, saved by Murphy. Back the other way, Boston drives on Lively, throw it out to Trey. Trey, little step back right of the top, rainbow three, that's an air ball, and it hits the baseline on the fly, and now the flag has been raised for the Pelicans. Carlo Matkovic has checked in, along with Noel, Kane, and Antonio Reeves. So Carlo just got called up from Birmingham, and he'll play the final 7 minutes tonight. And I got to believe you're going to see him a bunch tomorrow night as well. Doncic weaves through traffic and a little reach in. As Trey Murphy commits the foul.
It's his first personal.
His first second team. 111-77. As Doncic 24, 5 and 5 tonight. Free throw good. Doncic against the Pelicans in his career averaging 29 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists. He's got 26 now. I don't think he's going to get to his totals. I actually pretty surprised he's still in the game. Reeves between circles, one-on-one with Hardy. Chest it to Kane. Kane guarded by Najee, back to Reeves. Najee on the switch, and Reeves lost it. Back the other way. Bounce feed. Najee to Hardy, punch it down. 16 turnovers, 21 points off those turnovers for the Pels. Now Murphy drives in, right-hand finger roll is good and one. Najee thought he was taking a charge, but the problem was he was inside the restricted arc. Quinn Grimes in for Luka, and that'll do it for him tonight. So Trey, 18 in the ball game. That's a season high, and tack another one on there. 19 for Murphy. Good for his first 20-point game of the year. Hardy drives down center of the lane. Makovich got a piece of it, knocked it out of bounds. As everybody down in a heap out of bounds. And here comes the longest tenured Maverick, Dwight Powell.
Now in
his 11th year out of Stanford. He'll come in for Gafford. Powell, one of those pain in the rump types. He's an aggravator. And I say that with the highest respect. Najee, one-on-one with Trey. Just like in the gym back on Airline. And you heard Trey as Najee missed the mid-range. That's a mini win. Now Murphy up top, Jamal Cain. Head fake on Grimes. Now the double poked away by Powell, but Trey's got it. One-on-one with Grimes. Leans in. No shot. Back to Reeves. Grimes on the switch. Up top, Noel for three. No. Long rebound taken by Hardy. Ooh, rough night for Noel. He's 1 of 7 now from the floor. PJ Washington splits 3 defenders. Missed the layup, though. And Murphy cleans up his 5th board. 5:20 to go. Pels down 115 to 80. Noel, right-hand floater. Right block, good. 115-82. Now Najee around a Powell pick. Hook pass to Hardy, left wing. Drives down center lane, back out long to Marshall. Najee through the legs, drives to the right block, floats it high off the rim. Hits the front iron, back iron, and drops. So Marshall all of a sudden in double figures with 10. All of this coming late. 6 in double figures for the Mavs, who had 7 in double figures against OKC. On Sunday, lobbed to Makovich. Tough pass by Murphy. Carlo couldn't get it. Now Najee will go coast to coast. He's just padding his stats now. Easy layup. 60 points in the paint for Dallas to our 32. Noel, 2-man game with Carlo. Back to Reeves for 3 straight away. Nothing but net for the rookie out of Kentucky. 119-85. And Dallas got out 6-0 and never looked back. And now their bench is empty. Olivier Maxence Prosper is checked in for Dallas. They still have Kessler Edwards on their bench, but he's not coming in. They were pretty much full strength tonight. Not the case for the Pels. But there is some light at the end of the injury tunnel, folks. Reeves, short corner left, throw it away. Right to Marshall. Head of steam in, reach in Jamal Cain. So Najee Marshall, Luka Doncic, and Jaden Hardy have all 22 Dallas points this quarter. And Najee looking for more. Free throw good. .341 to go. And we are off to Cleveland after this. Going to get in real early in the morning and take on the Cavs. 6:30 tip-off back in New Orleans tomorrow night at the Joe Tate Perch. Talk about a loud building. Man. Reeves, right free throw line extended jumper, short. Rebound, Prosper. 3:20 to go here in Dallas. All Mavericks 121-85. We got a whistle away from the ball. Why are we blowing whistles? That's on Trey Jemison, his third, and the fourth team for New Orleans. 3:18 to go. This game actually went relatively quickly. Hardy drives in, just as I say that. Why are we fouling? And one. That's on Antonio Reeves. Again, tip-off was 7:40, and it's 9:38. Now remember, add an hour to that, because after this hits 000, we're on East Coast time. Free throw good for Hardy. He's got 11 off the bench. That's 7 in double figures now for the second straight game for the Mavericks. Talk about a deep team. Noel to Carlo up top. Antonio Reeves drives down the lane. He got bumped by Powell, who blocked the shot. Back the other way, Grimes, show and go, and he lays it in over Matkovich. I mean, they're literally playing around with us. 126-85. As we got a foul on Dallas, and we are due one more media timeout. 2:38 left. Yikes. Down 41. Back with the final 2 minutes, 38 seconds after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
What's up? Brian Geltzeiler and Sam Mitchell talk to the best guests on NBA radio.
ESPN's Jay Billis. 10, 15, 20 years ago, Jared McCain would have been considered too small for the NBA. Now that's not as big of a consideration. But he's a gamer. One, he's very talented. He puts the work in, and he's got a great personality for the game and being a great teammate.
NBA Weekend, every Saturday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on NBA Radio, Channel 86. And on the all-new Sirius XM app.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM.
Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of SiriusXM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final.
Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride.
Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern.
And it's on SiriusXM FC Channel 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app. The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM.
Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly of SiriusXM FC. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final.
That's right, Heather. We'll be taking you through every thrilling moment live from Kansas City.
Join us as we make history at the 2024 NWSL Final on Saturday, November 23rd at 8 Eastern.
And it's on SiriusXM FC Channel 157 and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Ray Hudson here with an important announcement. You can listen to your favorite SiriusXM FC shows on the all-new SiriusXM app, now available for all subscribers.
Flexible way for fans in the Gulf South to watch Pelicans games at home or on the go. Fans can live stream games as well as pre- and post-game shows and replay past games with on-demand viewing on their computer, mobile devices, or smart TV. Monthly or seasonal subscriptions are available and start at $14.99. Head to watch.pelicans.com to learn more. Well, you know, interesting, brought up by Jim Eichenhoff for Pelicans.com, and this is my fault, folks, and didn't think about this, but these NBA Cup games, they use point differential for tiebreakers. Matter of fact, you think about last year, one of the reasons we had to travel to Sacramento was because of point differential instead of hosting the game. And Dallas, who already has a loss in this group, well, they're laying it on us here, as this is a plus 41 now, point differential. So they're not going to call off the Dogs. They're trying to score as many as they can because they never know if it's going to help them in the next couple of games. We get a steal, back the other way, Reeves, and Najee Marshall whacks him on top of the head for an N1. So just as this is beneficial to the Mavericks, this is just as damaging to the Pelicans with this minus 39 now. Free throw good. So Reeves now a career high 6 points. As Brandon Williams is checked in, Najee drives in. Boy, Carlo came weak side and blocked it, but a reach in. And I opened my big mouth and said the game was, I'm breaking my own rules here. Breaking my own rules. So Marshall, who's had a whale of a second half, bricks the free throw. I mean, the last 2 minutes of actual game has taken about 10. Najee got the second. 15 for Marshall. 5 of 8 from the floor. 5 of 6 at the free throw line. 2 minutes left. Mercifully. Roll it. Noel. Left corner. Reeves for 3. Yes. Feeling it. Rook. 9 for Antonio Reeves. 127-91. Ooh, Hardy got away with a walk. Drives into the lane. Powell had it, lost it, taken by Jemison, who tried a three-quarter court chest pass, which easily got intercepted. Back the other way, Hardy misses the 3. And Prosper follows it up. No, foul on Matkovic.
Number 17, Carlo Matkovic. It's his second personal. Now going to the line.
Carlo is averaging 17 and a half in Birmingham. They got the call to come back to the big club. 6 minutes tonight. Hadn't even attempted a shot yet. Free throw was long. 1:27 to go. Actually has 2 fouls. One of 2 for Prosper. And a season high 128 points for the Dallas Mavericks. Noel, bounce feed to Jemison. Can't find the ball. Another live ball turnover. That's 24th. And then that's Prosper, will dunk it down and hang on the rim. 28 points off 20 turnovers. Noel for 3. Nope. Rebound on the deck. Taken by Prosper. Powell beats everybody down. And Matkovic commits another foul.
His third personal. Now going into the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good for Powell. Well, on the bright side, the traffic should be light heading out of here, as everyone, for the most part, has seen enough. Fouled out of both. 132-91. No more fouls, gentlemen. Noel up top. Reeves head fake. Pick from Jemison. Step back to Noel. Shot clock at 8. Noel, another pick from Jemison. Weaves through to the dotted line. Tries to get Matkovich cutting left baseline and promptly throws it out of bounds. 21 turnovers. I mean, what do you want? Blood? PA announcer, my goodness. Last 40-point loss we had, well, it was in Vegas against